Let's go ahead and move over. Okay, I'm about to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. We have over 200 people in the chat, so I definitely appreciate you all. Let's make sure that we have the likes matching. Okay, that would be great. Just a reminder. Yeah, so let's talk about this seating chart real quick. Okay, they've dropped this tea to let us know what the seating chart is going to be for Real Housewives of Potomac coming up. I saw it and I just rolled my eyes real hard because I just felt so much of a way. Like, I feel like I felt the way because it's not enough melanin at the very top of that. You know what I'm saying? Like in the middle at the very top. It wasn't enough melanin for me. And I just really felt the way. I don't understand why Giselle is sitting in that same seat next to Andy. Now, Karen, I'm gonna be honest, I can't really dispute Karen because I feel like Karen did have her share of drama. She had issues with Mia. Well, primarily everything has really been about Charisse, for real, for real. But I think that her and Mia may have had like a little bit of friction when it came down to the birthday trip, right? Karen don't rock with Charisse. She didn't even know that she and Mia was friends. So why would you bring that lady? So I think, yeah, that's an issue. A lot of drama with Charisse. I feel like, okay, Karen being in that seat is understood. I know a lot of us may not like Miss Robin Dixon, but even if Robin was even sitting up there in Karen's seat, I wouldn't trip because we have to look at how involved Robin has allowed herself to be this season. Even Robin has given a lot. With the issue with coming running up on Wendy. And I wish she was sitting closer to Andy so the teacher could tap on her knee and have her address the fact that she tried to sit up there and change the narrative and make it seem like she wasn't attacking that lady or she wasn't really coming at her or that Charisse didn't have to hold her back. So yeah, she should have been sitting closer to the principal if you ask me. But yeah, so I feel like even with Robin, because Robin had a lot of different things here. Like she even disagreed with Giselle on the whole Chris situation, and then she turned around and said that Candace was dramatizing it. Like, girl, shut up, shut up. She wasn't dramatizing it, girl. Like, stop that. Then we've seen where Robin has been coming for Karen at different times throughout the season. So I feel like for me, even if Robin would have sat in Karen's seat, I wouldn't even be upset. Hell, if she would have sat in Giselle's seat across from Karen, if it was Karen and Robin, I probably wouldn't have been mad because I'm not looking at the strong dislike that people have for Robin. I'm looking at the action Robin brought to the show this season. She was in a lot of our mouths earlier this season, like just off of her recording Wendy. The audacity of you, and then trying to change the narrative. Like, girl, are you crazy? So yeah, I think Candace should be sitting up there next to Andy. Also, that would have been great if she was in either seat of Giselle or Karen, because damn near everybody came for her. Ashley came for her. Giselle came for her. Mia has come for her. And these people have even brought other folks onto the show. Jacqueline came for Candace. You had Deborah Sesame Street. I forgot what I called her. I forgot what Deborah the Grouch. That's what it was. You had Deborah the Grouch come to the front and even come for Miss Candace. So I think Candace deserved to be in one of those front seats as well. Ashley having a seat before Wendy? No, ma'am. Absolutely not. I'm sorry. Ashley should have been on the end like she was on the end last season. Period. Wendy should have been in the middle, but actually, if that would have been the case, they probably would have had to put Mia in the middle. It probably would have went Giselle, Mia, Ashley, and then Wendy would have probably had going on the other side. But I feel like Wendy has even brought more than that. So I'm just like, I'm confused on this seating chart. It's not making sense. And honestly, y'all, we've been seeing Jacqueline damn near the whole season. So they should have just sat Jacqueline up there next to Wendy too, to at least make it an even scene. If you ask me, Mia, I feel like Mia. Let's see. Some part of me want to say you're right where you need to be on the edge in comparison to what everybody else brought on the show. But I feel like you had moments when it came to like your best friend and stuff. So I don't even know if you really should even be sitting on the end. Like maybe you and Ashley should have swapped. Because you even had beef with Wendy. That's enough. So y'all probably could have swapped that out. Like, Andy, I am a bit disappointed in this seating chart Because I feel like this is y'all saying y'all just gonna stand by Giselle at the end of the day. Like it's really y'all showing y'all favoritism just a bit to me. And I don't like that at all. Like y'all moved my girl Kenya from Real Housewives of Atlanta to sit in the middle, and the audacity of y'all to put Sheree before her. And she ain't even had an explosive of a season for real, for real. So like, I feel a way about that. Like, if y'all was gonna shake up the seating chart in Atlanta like that, why couldn't y'all shake up the chart over here on Potomac? Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. And here's the thing: nobody can ever say the seating chart ain't a big deal because why would they leak it to us if it wasn't? You know what I'm saying? It is a big deal. Okay, it's a big deal. So I don't like that. Okay. Potomac has always been the worst seating of all the franchise. It's like Giselle been holding that spot for all these seasons. Like, I mean, y'all could at least swap Giselle out with Robin because Robin has been all over here running a damn muck. And she needs to speak up and answer for some things. And this is the other gag for me, baby. It's the fact that y'all got Giselle sitting in that seat only for when it's time for Giselle to address certain questions and whatever accountability. She gonna sit up there on some Nene Leaks type where she's not really going to want to answer the question. So it really is a slap in the face to fans, in my opinion, to have Giselle in that spot. I say that not only because she didn't really give a whole lot during the season. Hold on. Oh, okay. Girl, he done made me lose my train of thought. But not only because she didn't give anything during the season, but girl, I can't even remember. He just made me forget. Just to know, I don't think Giselle should be sitting in that seat, period. Let's see. And it's not even like it was bad behavior that made good TV. Let me see what else y'all saying. Giselle never deserves that first seat. Like I can't. I don't think she should be right there. Give it to Robin, give it to Candace, lift up and give it to somebody else because she's not even gonna answer the questions for real. She just gonna avoid accountability or whatever the case may be. I just don't think that's fair. If y'all can shake up Atlanta, then go ahead and shake up Potomac. Period. Karen spots make sense. Giselle, no, change it up. And see, you know what? The set. So I don't know if y'all saw what the set looks like. So the set kind of looks like they may be in Mexico because they kind of like showed all of that. And I said, okay, they look like Mexico. They don't look like Miami. So if that's Mexico, then I could see Karen and Robin. Yes, I could see that. Maybe put those two up there. I understand that Mexico was just a moment when it comes to the entire season, and that really doesn't define the seating. But girl, the way Karen was over there dropping bombs, as we're going to see on upcoming episodes, it wouldn't hurt to put them right across from each other because Robin has this strong disdain for this woman. I don't really know what it is, but she really do not like Karen. Like she doesn't. And I don't. I think this has been since they came on the show. She just don't like her, and I don't know. I don't know if Karen did something to her. I don't know if she doesn't like the fact that the woman is the favorite out of everybody because believe it or not, whether I'll say this for me, I'm not a Karen fan. I'm just not, but a lot of people love her. So she really is a fan favorite. For me personally, I could take her or leave her. Just like some people may feel like they could take Candace or leave her or whoever else, that's how I feel about Karen. I'm not like, I'm not a fan, but she may have some good moments and then she may have some bad moments, just whatever it is. But maybe maybe Robin feels a way about, her being a fan fave because I do believe that's what she is. Because I usually see Karen's just not a person I see get dragged for real. Like everybody has had their share of being drugged on the show by fans, and I've never seen Karen be that person. But she know how to play her role to stay in the proper pocket, honey. And the worst thing of all is Giselle is going to be worse dressed. Not worse dressed with all that camera time, honey. Maybe she'll shock us. Maybe she'll shock us this season. We'll see. Hopefully so, child. I hate it, but that's where they are. And that's what it is. It sucks. Robin's wedding is a 2-for-1 cheap. I mean, yeah. I mean, when I thought about that, It did make me think she was gonna have more people at the wedding because a family member is getting married. But then she get married right after somebody else. Like, some people don't even want you to propose to nobody else at their wedding. Some people are okay with it. Some folks don't. So why would you think people would want to see you get married? Because I mean, girl, maybe ain't nobody gonna be there. Maybe that's what it is. Since they're gonna be in Jamaica, might as well just go off to where it's just four of them so they could get married. But if those people were going to attend the wedding, why would they want to get married and then turn around and go to your wedding right afterwards when they trying to enjoy their honeymoon or whatnot? But I guess, child, we'll see. I'm ready to see the outfits too. I said, oh, they need to be dropping it like next week. I can't wait to see it. I want to see what the ladies looking like, what the colors is giving, all of that. All of that. Okay. Let me see what else I wanted to let me pull up this other stuff I wanted to talk about real quick. Okay. Robin is fighting for her life to keep that spot on the show. Listen, you know it. Sharice is the one who have a problem with Karen being a fave. I don't even think Sharice is the problem. You know, I was listening to somebody talk about that earlier today, and I think they also said the same thing. I was like, nah, Robin and Giselle are the ones that have the issue. I don't think Sharice has the issue that she's the fave. I think she may have an issue with the fact that Karen don't give her no attention, like even outside of the show. Karen pays her dust. So I think she may have an issue with that. But as far as her being the queen or whatever, the fave or whatever, I think that's Giselle and Robin. Because I don't even recall Sharice even referencing herself as the Queen of Potomac or anything. I more so hear that coming from Robin and Giselle, the Grand Dame, the Queen of Potomac. So I'm like, okay, y'all more pressed about this than Sharice is. And y'all the ones that dislike Karen more than Sharice do. That's why y'all be coming at it lady the way that y'all do. And now that her and Giselle kind of made up, Karen and Giselle, you want to bring this lady on the show to do your dirty work. But that's just what I think. You know, the one person she didn't choose ended up being the face of the franchise. Well, in my opinion, I don't think it's a one person face of the franchise. That is a kind of a good thing. I feel like when it was Real Housewives of Atlanta, you knew the face. Nene Leakes. Period. Period. Nene Leakes, right? And then over time, it became Portia Williams, but Portia did not share that spotlight alone. I feel like Kenya was a part of that too, right? But if I had to do the rankings, it definitely would be Nene and then Portia. But when it comes to Potomac, I don't see a one woman because I think Karen brings is as much as we don't like Giselle brings their names are always at the top, and Candace. So I don't think it's one face. But I think to your comment, the one person she didn't choose ended up being one of the faces of the franchise. Yes. Mm-hmm. Karen is entertaining. I started watching since watching the reviews. I don't have a favorite right now. Going to have to binge past seasons. Okay. Um, Even a Bravo producer called Karen the Grand Dame of Potomac before season one aired. Oh, interesting. So I wonder if that was a conversation already amongst the cast for him to say that. I didn't know that. Because Karen is that cool drunk auntie. And you take what they say with a grain of salt because she is fun to have around. I can see that. The only thing that will shock me will be if Giselle doesn't come looking like she got her outfit out the back of the Essence catalog. Yo, and see, this is why a lot of people like Karen because people don't be understanding when you come on these shows, like Drew Sidora. Remember when Drew first came on Real Housewives of Atlanta and it was not giving, and she upgraded the next season? Like that's what we want to see. Like that's what the ladies do on all of the shows that I can recall. Like they, you know, had a first season, they not looking so good. They starting to get it together by the second, and then maybe the third, they there. And I feel like that's what happened with Karen. Whereas with Giselle, it was just a continued flat line. Like it just continued to go here the whole time. So she like it. I don't really have to love it, but that's the life you live. So good luck. What else before I move on? Sorry to get off topic, but IDK, if you following the Young Thug case, but did you see what he was caught doing in the courtroom? And have you talked about Nelly? Okay, so on this live, I wasn't planning on like talking about neither one of them for real. I did see the video with Nelly. I ain't really read too much into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the man was high, what he had going on, but that's on him. But as far as the Young Thug, I saw headlines. I really didn't get into like the like reading articles and all of that about Young Thug, but the first thing that came to my mind, honestly, was like set up. Um, for I really think that when it comes to that in the courtroom, I do think that he's being set up. I think for the guy that gave him whatever they gave him, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some inside situation going on and they told them to go and walk that over to that boy or something. So because I haven't gotten into the details, IDK, but just my immediate thought prior to really digging in to find out what's really going on, I feel like he's being set up. But yeah, now as far as the racketeering and all that, those other charges, I don't know. But as far as the courtroom, I think he was being set up in that moment, and he played himself. I think they both did. What a dummy. Yeah, I wish Katie was in a good place because yeah, she definitely needs to be back on the show. Katie used to gather Giselle and Robin and Ashley and Ashley. Do you hear what I say? And Ashley, child, ain't that something? Um, but yeah. Yeah, they gave that guy 5 more counts for that situation. Ain't that crazy? 5 more. They was waiting. They needed something. Okay, that's crazy. Child, but he should have been like, get somebody else to do it. That's what he should have did. That's what he should have done. Okay, but either way, good luck. Hope it work out for you.